So before I upload my last Norway video, I was just thinking about sharing some photos. Of course, we went to a lot of museums and places. So one of the places we went was the Edward Munch Museum. If you don't know who Edward Munch is, he is the guy that painted the Scream, which I will show you later. But to give a little bit of a background, I do have a little bit of background in art. So in high school, I ended up taking an AP art history class, which made no sense to me. I don't think it made much sense to anybody. But after we got our results, a lot of us who failed didn't know why we failed, and a lot of us that passed had no idea why we passed. Um, Fortunately, I was able to pass. I have no idea what I wrote or how in the world I passed, but in AP art history, we had to go to museums as well, and so we used to write what we saw, and I don't know how we felt. Do we? I don't even remember. But anyways, at this museum, I just decided to share that because at this museum, I kind of got bad memories, nightmares. But this guy's pretty famous. I do remember learning one of his paintings. Um, so let me share the screen. So this guy was Edward Munch. He spells his name with, I think it's Edward, but he has a V in it. But yeah, Edward Munch. I am a fan of architecture though, and this building was pretty cool. So moving on from this, yes, his most famous painting, in my opinion, I didn't recognize anything else, but he made the Scream, and I think I had this. This was the easy one to use in any test or so because you could just talk about how disturbed this guy was. So yeah, that was a highlight of this museum. So let's just keep going. Oh, I like architecture, so I took a picture of this and this, and now back to the paintings. It's a forest. It's a different forest, but it's cut down. It's a knockoff of Starry Night. And this is another Scream. Why there's so many of these? And some lady, some yeah. I have no idea what this is. And these things and a homey feel, snowy night, another log. I don't remember what his thing was. I don't remember anything from art history, just random pictures, and that it was so tiring. Some dude, some lady, sad painting. Oh, it says something here. Nost, whatever that means. This was one of the main paintings, one of the bigger ones. And it looks like a mermaid to me, but who knows? There's this one. Yeah, people were very fascinated. I guess this guy was pretty fascinated. I have no idea why. And who knows what this is? And this guy? These people are truly disturbed. Oh my goodness. I remember when we were learning, when I was in art history, A lot of these people were so depressed, and a lot of them became drug addicts. I remember, um, and you can definitely see it in their paintings. And now there's sculptures. Did he make sculptures? I have no idea. I should. I can Google it probably. But an orange sculpture, a yellow sculpture, and more paintings. Mm, whatever that is. It's like a hippie Jesus. Man's head in woman's hair. Yeah, definitely disturbed. These people, yikes. And that was all the energy I had to take. So, yeah. So like I was saying, museums just wear me out. So I guess that's all the pictures I was able to take. There was one cool part of the museum that I remember, um, where you take a crayon and you scratch it over the paper, over the imprinted area. There was one of those, and that was kind of fun. Um, but honestly, me and art are just nah. So yeah, even before I was diagnosed in high school, because we had to go through museums for our history, art those museums just wiped me out even back then, but even worse this time. Um, jet lag, not jet lag, but just being exhausted from vacationing. You need a vacation from vacation. But yeah, just being tired. But because this was like the last leg of our trip, and so I was probably exhausted, and paintings and museums just make me more exhausted. Uh, and so I didn't get a lot of pictures. Kind of gave up because there's probably a lot of pictures that I was not interested in. But we went through. I made it out. um, but just to dump some photos, um, and another part of Norway. So yeah, um, last upload for Norway will be coming soon. So stay tuned.